Hey there, my name is Josh Diotti here with Customer Relations, and today we are here to get you ready for delivery day. That's right, it's finally here. And so I am sure you have watched a lot of the component videos to help you decide if the product is for you or not. And so the goal of this video here today is to help educate you on how to use your van to make sure you are ready to go. And so slow us down, turn closed captions on, rewind, rewatch the video completely if you need to. Make sure you take notes, write any questions down so that we can best use your time here on delivery day. So with that being said, let's get started. Water that coming from the back is going to come out right here, okay? So you got your hose that's running from here to your kitchen pod. Okay. And so these black knobs are parallel, which means our hot water, our lines are open. So we label them H and C for you, hot and cold. Okay. And so if I wanted to close that off and winterize, I'm just going to adjust those. Now that's closed off. Oh, okay. Now I can unscrew these. Okay. Okay. And I would be able to remove them. Okay. So other than that, we'll keep them open right now. And so I'm just going to keep them open. I'm going to hit my water pump switch. Again, water pump switch doesn't pump water out, but it does prime and pressurize the line ready for it. Okay. So when I come over here to the kitchen, all I'm going to do, if I move this top to bottom, that will adjust temperature. Okay. Okay. Top to bottom will adjust temperature. But then as I move the handle outwards, that's going to open up the water. Okay. So nice. Temperature, and then requesting water. So. And you can hear that thing kind of as it's pumping that water line. Make sense?
Yep. And how do you know what's in your? How do you know how much is in there?
So we have got your water actually stored back here. Okay. So this is a 6-gallon jerry can, and then you have a 2.5 gallon, which will go around the back to see it better.
Okay. But how do you know what's in the?
So you just want to check that every once in a while. That's a 6-gallon storage capacity, obviously. So. I would say when you run out of water back there, you're probably full up here. Yeah. Depending on how much you've sprayed off the back.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay. Transition over here. So you've got your 6-gallon jerry can here, and that basically that water line is going to run up to your electric water pump, and then that's going to outfeed to your hot water tank. So the way the hot water fills up is by just actually taking water from the jerry can, and yeah, it's pretty simple. It's going to work the same way. Like we said up front, when you turn that water pump on, it's just going to pressurize the water lines so that this hose is ready for water if you request it, okay? So other than that, to turn on the hot water tank, you might want to come over here for this part. You will just turn this knob, okay? So you just have to adjust this knob. This is how you turn it on. And you can see when I hit like ideal, that light flash red, okay? Now you can hear my inverter kick on. It's because this is plugged into an outlet behind there. So we're going to now be heating this up. It will take about 4 to 5 minutes to heat up. And I think the hottest it gets is 140 degrees. So it is a bigger pull on your electric system. So you just want to make sure that that knob is set to off when you're not using it. Because it can pull, it can be the deceiving one that people thought was off because they saw no light, but the dial was set to hot. And so it heated up, turned off, and then it drains their system overnight. Right. So just be mindful of that one, okay? All right, go ahead and hit the water pump for me. I'll show you how this works. So, yeah, hit it once, wakes it up. Okay, we're currently turned on, so we're good. So my water line should be primed right now, so we're going to test it out. Most likely it will not work because, yeah. So just like a hose, our water line is pressurized, but we still, same thing on like your house, if you have a hose spigot, the water is there, but you have to turn the faucet to get it to come out. So our faucet handle is right here. So the top one is going to be for cold, bottom for hot. Okay. So if we turn this, you kind of heard it spray a little bit. Yeah, I heard it. So now it's going to spray out. Okay. Awesome. Very cool.
Wow. So I know where I'm cleaning my bike from now on.
I know. So then you turn it back to off, and a little bit of water will spray out, but then it'll stop because I closed it. Yeah. And so if you ever want to do like a shower head, an official shower head off the back, you just turn this little thing to the left. There you go. And this whole thing will detach. Okay. And you can do like a shower head up here if you want, or do a completely different hose. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So, usually I would take this hose out to winterize. I might take that hose out and just shake it out a little bit, even after I've sprayed. So yeah, to refill this, all we're going to do is unbuckle this. and we're going to unscrew this cap, take the whole thing out, refill it, put it back in, just secure the cap, buckle it in. To winterize it, I'm going to take this out, dump it out, and then you're going to see 3 connection points on the top of the hot water tank. So you're going to see one right here on the gold piece. You're going to see a black knob here.
Yeah.
And a black knob on the other side. Those should be able to be loosened just with like a little wrench of some kind. But you'll just loosen those, grab the hot water tank, tip it upside down. It's empty, and then you're good. So it's just taking this one out, releasing 3 fittings on the heater, dumping it upside down, and you're good to go.
Cool.
Does that sound easy enough?
Yeah. So if I'm gonna drive home and then like hang out and it's gonna be cold, below freezing.
Yep.
I should leave the S-bar on the low setting.
Yes.
Just so, and then once I'm done playing around with the van, and I want to
winterize.
Winterize it.
Yes.
And there's directions for that.
Yes, online. Which
Cool.
when we go to a break point here, we'll actually sign you up on a portal.
Okay.
So
nice.
show you how to do that.